stay fly.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Adrian Nyce. Welcome to another episode of Mouthin Out. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. We growing slowly but surely. We getting on up there. Today I got with me
Rosco P, man, aka Scholar. You know what it is.
Rosco in the building today.
Yes,
straight
sir.
out of
Lansing, Michigan. You know it.
Michigan, man. Michigan.
Yep, a long way from home right now, but I'm glad to be here. Appreciate you for having me on your platform.
Thank you for taking time out your day, out of your visit. This is your first time, right?
Absolutely, bro. It's a dream.
To
Love
come tap in with me, bro. That's fire.
Yeah, super fire.
So I asked you this already, but I kind of want to retouch on that. How has LA been so far?
LA has been a dream. I got here and instantly it was like an instant climate change. So like my nose had to adjust to everything, but you know, we kept our foot on the pedal. We keep working, whether we congested or whatever the case is. But other than that, it's been exactly like what I thought. I play a lot of GTA, so I was like, wow, this is exactly
just like it.
Just like it, bro. It's so fire, bro. So fire.
What all have you done since you've been in town?
I've been filming music videos.
Oh, shit,
there was a
nice.
show earlier that I was a part of earlier in the week. Just running around doing a lot of promoting and networking, connecting with a bunch of people. So my feet have been literally on the pedal since
you've
I've
been
been
busy.
here. Believe it.
That's
Believe
good.
it.
That's
Even
how
today,
you should be.
we were shooting music videos up until we got here. So
Dang.
yeah,
So you're gonna have some dropping very, very soon.
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Let's talk about your rap name. Is Rosco your real name, or is that a stage name? Or
That's literally a stage name, and how
Okay.
that came about is I was watching 6 Man. And there was Jesus Shuttlesworth. So I was just like, you know what? Those two names are absolutely random. I'm going to pick two things that have nothing to do with anything.
and put them together.
And here we go. So, yeah, it
That's
originally
fire,
started
kinda
off
fire.
as Roscoe Perryweather, but that was super long.
Yeah.
So we just dropped it to the P. And here we
Rosco
are.
P.
Bam.
There you have it. Rosco
Believe
P in the building, ladies and
Yes, sir.
gentlemen. Okay, so let's start with your background.
Yep.
So born in Michigan?
Yep. Absolutely.
Born and raised in Michigan?
Born and raised. Yep.
What was life like you growing up? Like for you growing up?
You know, I grew up in a single parent home, but I was heavily into music. I was in the
Yeah.
church choir as a young kid.
Nice. Everybody
that-
grows up in the church, bro.
That's where it all starts. Like that music bug hits you early, and then that fire just goes from there. From there, I joined the 6th grade band in middle school. I stayed through that up until 8th grade, then transcended into high school. Stayed through it all the way till I finished my senior year, and then in my senior year, I was just like, you know, I was given a quote. Actually, it happened in class. We were kind of fooling around in band class one day. Mr. Parham, he was my band teacher, Solomon Parham. If you're listening to this, thank you, dude. Appreciate you.
Shout
He
out to him.
said, he said, while you guys are playing, you really need to take this seriously, because if you can take this craft of music serious, you'll never have to work a 9 to 5 in your life.
Dang.
For real. And right after I graduated, he had given me a program called Fruity Loops, which is actually really popular
Yeah.
in current producing now. But at the time, it was around the Fruity Loops 4. So that's how it is. I think we're at like 20 something.
Yeah.
Right? So
That's
Fruity
crazy.
Loops 4 he gives me, and I start playing around with that. And then right after I graduated, his name just came up as I'm playing with some beats in the basement. I was like, you know what? We're going to lock in. And here
That's
we go.
crazy. So he
Absolutely.
blessed you with your first beat making
Yeah.
software,
Yeah.
and you just took it from there.
Literally, that was the initial spark.
So do you still like produce till this day and all that type of stuff, or is it kind of more?
What's crazy is I work hand in hand with my producer currently, Piano Got Keys. So whenever I do something, you know, he's literally right there. We're
Exactly.
like working hand in hand. Like, nah, I need more 808. I need more melody.
You can
We
speak
need-
the language. You
Yep.
have the knowledge
Yep.
type stuff.
and that's how some of the songs are kind of basically like tailor made for me in a sense.
Nice.
You know what I mean? That's how we get that intricate with it.
Okay, so you said you grew up in a single parent household.
Yep.
What was it like in your household? Was it your mom or your dad?
It was just my mom, and shit, we were just normal.
I only brought that up to say, like, was she playing music? Was she in the
Oh,
industry at all? Like,
Okay,
how,
so
you know?
if you know, growing up in a black family, like weekends means get up, clean up,
Yeah.
cartoons, but then you clean up. So like Luther Vandross, The Temptations, the OJs,
Nice.
anybody you can think of, I was listening to them. So those were all like easy initial sparks for me.
Nice.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
hearing this all the time. Not only that, but my mother, she played clarinet on a collegiate level. She
Wow.
played, I think, with the Tennessee Volunteers, so she was in their marching band. Her brother was a professional jazz musician, still currently a jazz musician traveling.
Sheesh.
Her other brother, also a professional bassist. So like all these guys are just in front of me with
Music's in the
juice,
family.
and I have no idea. So I would be hanging out with my uncle that was a professional jazz musician, and he would have people around me that were professional, just so sweet at what they did.
Damn.
And here I was getting ready to tinker with their instruments at their gigs and everything, and they're showing me little things, and I was not aware that
Yeah.
they were giving me all these gems
Not
at
even
such a young
knowing.
age, and like subconsciously just like a sponge, just absorbing it all. So like I was blessed to have just great people, great male role models around me that just kind of led the way, bro.
That's fire, bro.
Yes.
That's it. Do you think that's kind of why you took getting in the band and everything like that? Maybe because they
What's
were.
even crazier about that is my high school band director from 9th to 11th grade was actually my uncle.
What?
He was the director of my high school band. And what's even crazier is because I had
Dang.
all these additional band influences, I was in 7th grade band, but I was taking advanced band. So I would, when it came time for me to go to band, I would have to walk from the middle school to the high school, and I would sit in the high school classes.
You
But
was
he
ahead.
but he was my teacher. So
Instructor,
like
yeah.
I was getting double every day.
That's
So
fire.
yeah, man, I was really blessed.
That's fire.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So what now? As far as like rapping and
Yeah.
all this other type of lovely stuff that you do,
Right.
was it just you doing it, or did you have friends that kind of did it and y'all all did it together, or was you just kind of?
Originally, I was in a group called Zoo Crew, me and my buddy Christoph, and it just came a time where like I locked in one day, and bro, I just took off. Like it wasn't no beef or anything between us. It was just like life hit him,
Yeah.
and because of whatever, it took him in a certain path, and I was just able to just go. I just
Stay locked in.
and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going, and here we are.
Now
So,
you're here today with
yeah,
Mouthing
man.
Out. God damn
Absolutely,
it.
bro. Absolutely.
Damn,
So,
that's fire. Are you signed to a label or anything like that?
no, currently I have some situations currently on the table, but we're gonna see those through
Yeah.
before we start going on. But I would like to be. On my way to being a household name. So,
But we got management.
oh, 1,000%.
1,000%.
Best friend. My best friend's my manager. I suggest to anybody that's listening, don't just go selecting anyone. Get someone that believes in you. Like make sure they're gonna be like the closest person to you. Call them every day. Bug them. Get on their nerves. They gotta believe in you just as much as you believe in this, and it'll really work out for you.
So let me ask you this: since you do have management and it's successful and everything, it's going in the right direction.
Yes.
Do you think you need management to make it in the industry, or do you think you can do it without it, or from your perspective, your opinion? It's different for everybody. But.
True, 1,000%. I would say with it has been literally a godsend. Like to have someone else to help you do things, because truthfully, you can't do everything by yourself. I came in with a team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that came in with me is a part of this team. We all believe in the same goal. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But we're all talented in each individual aspects. You got a cameraman, you got a manager, you got a social media guy, you got people that specialize in different things, and we're just bringing it all together for one central purpose.
That's dope.
So like when you got somebody else that's just equally as focused on what you're trying to do, and you can just be a musician, that's just perfect. It just allows you to just go faster. You can go faster, man.
And I know, a manager is definitely an asset, but I just like to hear different people's opinions, because there's a lot of artists that don't have managers, or there's a lot of artists looking for managers. So it's good to kind of just give your perspective on certain things.
Absolutely.
Since you do have one, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you got to have one thing I would also say is you got to keep respect for this person. Like, don't be talking to these people crazy, man. These people believe in you.
That's a fact.
So like, respect their time, like treat them how you want to be treated, do what they say, do, show up, and it really makes everything simple. That's how I got here, I promise you.
So we are looking for labels. We got a couple of situations
Yeah.
Yeah. in the mix. We're gonna see them through.
Yep.
So since you aren't with a label right now, do you know what an elevator pitch is?
No.
Okay.
Educate me.
So yeah, I'm gonna break this down. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint the scenario.
All
Okay.
right.
Within the scenario, I'm gonna have you pitch yourself to other record label executives. Okay, on why they should do business with you, why they should sign you, and fucks with you and your brand. Okay, and you got 1 minute to do so.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So here's the scenario: we're in a big corporate building, official looking motherfucker.
Okay.
We at the top floor.
Okay.
And we're about to get on this elevator.
All right.
Who's in this elevator? I'm in this elevator. You're in this elevator. We got, Rock Nation in there. We got Bad Boy in there. We got OVO in there. We got the who's in there. Okay. And you got 1 minute. We all in this elevator. You're going to pitch why they should sign you to their label.
Okay.
And go.
Sir, I'm just going to cut straight to the point. All the social media aspects are there. We have close to 1 million streams collectively. We have close to 60,000 followers collectively. We've got numbers on all the platforms. This thing is working clearly by itself. You don't have to put in PR. You don't have to put in legwork. You don't need management. You literally have an operating, well-oiled machine that just needs the correct exposure. And I'm prompt, I'm on time, and I'm here, and I'm in front of you. Make a good decision, sir.
Sheesh. I like
Sound
that.
about right?
For real, that was good. That was probably one of our, I get a top three of our pitches. So just in case they do come across this interview or anything,
Yes.
how can they tap in with you? What's your social media?
Listen, all the way across every social media platform. I told you, it's all the way covered. So we got it all the way under control. At Rosco XP, ROSCOXP. Across all platforms, you can find me. I'll be there.
Okay. So didn't you recently dropped a project or
I
something
did.
like that?
I did.
On the 12th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What's the name of it? What's the project? Let's break it down.
Okay, so the name of the project, it's an acronym. The acronym is DRUGS, but it stands for Dear Ragers, You're Gods.
Say it one more time.
Dear Ragers, You Are Gods.
Dear Ragers, You're Gods. Okay, and
You're
let's
gods.
break it down for the people.
So, like, one of my favorite things about being a musician is performing and being able to have that intimate relationship with the crowd. Like,
Facts.
I get fans engaged. I give them the mic. I let them sing.
Really?
At the Common Ground concert, I gave a kid a necklace and stopped the whole show. She could have been anywhere in the world, but she chose to be in the front crowd, see me that day. So I like to shed attention on the people that normally don't get attention.
Mm-hmm.
I like to stand up on the guardrail and get really intimate with the crowd and talk to them. I miss that energy, so I wanted to basically capture that sonically and give that to them.
Wow.
And that feeling is like drugs, but I put a positive twist on it. Dear Ragers, You're Gods. So I'm giving you a fix of what I've been missing.
And so is this an album, mixtape, EP?
No, it's a quick EP.
Quick EP. How many songs are on it?
5.
Five.
Actually, it's a total of 7 songs, but 5. It's 5 on there. Like,
okay.
A couple of songs are blended in, so you got some secret gems in there if you listen all the way through. So yeah.
Okay.
Take you on a trip.
And it's out right now, all on streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms, man.
So let me ask you this: so say somebody is in a car.
Yeah.
They only got a couple of minutes. They decide to take them a couple of minutes to tap in with your project.
Yeah.
They only have time to listen to one song.
Which one?
Which one song would you suggest they listen to if you had to choose one?
Look at me. Uppers.
What's it called?
Uppers.
Uppers. That's the song.
That's the one.
All right. Y'all go tap in. Uppers. Run those streams up. Tap in with it. Comment on it. Let us know how it is, et cetera, et cetera.
Believe it. That's the one, man. I'm telling you. It'll be on repeat for 30 minutes. Why
did you choose that one?
It's one of those ones that I told you it's 2 parts. It takes you on a start and then it finishes and you weren't even ready for that. Uppers. There you go.
So for those of the people who haven't heard your music yet, how would you describe your sound to them?
Okay. Imagine Travis Scott and Don Toliver hang out with Sway Lee and The Weeknd, and then they go have a beer with Post Malone.
Wow.
That's a melting pot of sounds, right?
Yeah.
Good
sounds, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Sounds.
So it's a wide range of melodic vocals over trap-laden 808 beats.
Okay.
It's like, wow, I'm everywhere.
Fucks
You
with
know.
what's next for you, man? Like, do you have? I know we just dropped this project, so are we pushing this for the rest of the year, or
Yes, we're definitely going to keep pushing that for the rest of the year. But I'm going to keep dropping. I've already been in the booth, like already
wow,
recording more
still
stuff.
cranking it out?
Actually, when it came down to doing this, it wasn't even really a method of recording it. We were just literally going through songs that we've already had. Like I'm literally in the booth
That's
every
dope.
day from 9 until like 9 a.m. until.
Wow,
That's how I work. 9 until. I
hard
usually
work.
yep, shut it down by 5. I got business hours just like a normal shop, but from 9 until I'm doing studio stuff,
And
and everybody
honestly,
knows.
that's how you have to treat it, man. You got to treat
Believe
it
it.
like you're 9 to 5, but you got to put more hours in than a regular 9 to 5. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely. Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's fire that you're.
But after that, we still have next month. I'm going on the Karma pop up tour. That's the clothing I'm wearing here.
There we
Yeah,
go. Let's talk about it.
yeah. This my homie Karma, bro. He's out of Atlanta. He's doing this thing, man. He's gonna be dropping fire merchandise in
You
a couple
know,
of different
we in
cities.
here. You know,
He's gonna be Ohio, L.A., Lansing, Detroit, Atlanta, and I believe even Chicago as well. So we're gonna be traveling like the whole month of August,
it's a
just
fire
popping up,
concept.
bro.
So it's like the whole plan. You go to a state, a city, and what you just choose a venue and you just
Yep.
pop up and do kind of like a show with the merch and everything like that.
Yep, like something like that. Yep, there might be
That's
some
fire.
destinations where I perform at. Most of the time, I think I'll just be modeling. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That's another
Rocking the
thing.
clothes.
I
Yeah.
dibble and dabble in fashion, so I'll be modeling for the Karma Lookbook, so you can catch me in that next month and doing some video things for that. So I'll be modeling and hosting, and then also performing if need be as well.
Let's talk about the modeling,
Yeah,
man. Like let's break that down. So you said you're into fashion.
yeah, man. I be shopping.
He
I be shopping,
said I'll
dog.
be shocked.
I like some shit now. I like putting together weird shit, like making people look twice, man.
What
I'm really into that.
what got you into modeling or wanting to kind of not just be a rapper, but just wanting to be in front of the camera, not afraid to pose, with
Because
clothing and brands and all
rap
that other
eventually dies.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable that you will not always be hot
That's
with
true.
music.
Yep.
So you need to have residual income.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You need to have other things that keep your line buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's moving your bag, whether that's your clothing bag or your merchandise, whatever it is,
Whatever
you
your
need to
hustle
have
is, yeah.
something else in circulation. So modeling is something that I picked up pretty easily. Me and my manager before everything really got lit. Like before we was buying clothes, we was going through our own shit, like making shit, tailoring stuff. Like, bro, this
Wow.
look fly, bro, and people was messing with it.
Oh, so y'all actually like put stitching
Yeah,
stuff together
yeah,
and
yeah. Karma get down. He really gets in there and does this.
I'm
This
gonna
is
have to do
not
my
like
little
yeah.
research. Y'all tap
Believe
in with
it.
Karma. Where can
Please
they
do.
get Karma? Is it
On
a web?
Instagram at True Karma.
Okay, there we go.
TRUKAR. You got so many
True Karma,
KARMAA.
goddamn.
2 A's,
There you go.
We're gonna put it down there so you can see it.
Yeah, most definitely. It'll
Believe
be in the bio too, so y'all can in the description. So
Absolutely,
y'all can definitely
man.
tap in if you want to buy some of the merch. And check them out. Are you open to like partnering with like major fashion brands to have them model, or is it kind of more like
100%. What Travis Scott here has done recently with Dior is what I was what I want to do. Like that's the type of level that I want to take it to be just beyond a rapper. Like when they see him, that's like, yo, that's the guy that they call for
Hey.
this stuff.
now you got the
Everything,
blueprint?
bro.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Just
So that's why I'm clocking in early at 9 and I end when
Right.
I end, and then we clock in early, and because we got the blueprint, like you said.
If you could get a feature from any artist in the industry, money doesn't matter. You just pick and choose. Who are you gonna get a feature from?
That is tough, bro.
One person.
One person.
One person.
Oh
Who we
man,
choosing?
I think I would do something really crazy with Don Tolliver. That would be the
Don
first one.
Tolliver. There
Don
you
Tolliver,
go.
bro. Like,
Don Tolliver, tap in.
please, man. Listen, I literally saw the whole Cactus Jack him get that situation. I was like, bro, I want that to be me so bad. Like
Mm.
that is so, bro. Like he laid the blueprint too. Like just the homage I would give there too. Like I would love to work and be creative with him.
All right. So to that same question,
Yeah.
if if you could go on tour with anybody in the industry, who are you going on tour with? Now that's different. We got to think about the crowd. We got to think about stage presence. We got to think about the energy. Who are we going on tour with?
Travis.
Oh yeah, his shows is crazy.
Travis.
Whole goddamn
Trippy.
theme park
Yeah.
attraction.
Like that's I want that. Like that's it, bro.
Travis,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
tap in, Travis.
That whole Cactus Jack energy.
Tap
Believe it, bro.
in.
For real.
That's what's up, man. So I got this segment called One Piece of Advice.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to give one piece of advice to a certain. It could be a group of people. It could be one person. It could be an inanimate object. You're gonna give one piece of advice to that thing. Okay. All right. So the first thing, I want you to give one piece of advice to the world as a whole. One piece of advice to the entire world.
One piece of advice to the whole world: be slow to speak and be a little bit quicker to understand.
Repeat that. Run that back.
Be slow to speak and be a little bit quicker to understand.
What does that mean exactly?
Like, because we're very quick to talk about things that we have no idea without knowing the entire story.
That's true.
With social media now, like we'll see something, like a clip of something, and then we pass judgment on someone, but we have no idea what's going on. And really, we have no business even like being this personal or having this much with it anyway, because it doesn't have anything to going on with us. But at the same time, like instead of passing so much judgment, like we should just be slow to speak, quicker to understand. Like
take the time to understand before you even say.
Yeah, just wait.
Anything.
Just wait before you pass a judgment. Just let this play out for a second.
I like that. Okay, so now give one piece of advice. Give one piece of advice to people trying to make it into the industry. Artists coming up trying to make it. What would your advice to them be from your experience that you've experienced thus far?
Okay. The shortest distance from point A to B is a straight line.
Yes,
Don't cut the corners. You can't go left. You can't go right. You can't dodge bullshit. You can't dodge obstacles. You can't dodge money. You can't dodge some of these lessons. You can't dodge some of these potholes that you're going to step in and roll your ankle on. You got to go through it. The music industry respects people that go through bullshit and not around. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody that's come out with like battle wounds and everything, you respect that person versus the person who was like, nope, not going to do it. Go through it. Don't go around it.
Meet it head first. No easy way out.
There is no easy way. You're going to have to do it, period. You're just going to have to do it.
Okay. Yep. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
3,000.
3,000?
I've lived before.
Okay. That's okay. So we got reincarnations over here. Mm-hmm. Are you older than 21?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're older than 21, which leads me to my next one piece of advice.
Sure.
What I want you to do is give one piece of advice to 21-year-old you. Where were you? What were you doing? Give one piece of advice to that guy.
Again, look at me.
Look at me.
Focus. You got a lot of things on your table. Organize them. You can't go around. You gotta go through it. Focus though. Don't go out. Don't party. Focus. And then by 25, you'll be exactly where you want to be.
Okay.
Focus.
There you have it. Before we head out, I like to, the little last thing I like to do is called pass the torch.
Yeah.
So basically what you're going to do is all of your music friends, you're going to select one. And you're going to call them out. We're going to try to get them on the show. So just say their name and we'll do our best to reach out to them. Ooh. Hopefully get them on Mouthin out here in LA. And
you know what? Since we're on the West Coast, man, I'm going to shout out my homie Ralphie Sway.
Ralphie Swaggy?
Nope, Ralphie Sway.
Ralphie Sway. My fault. Okay, Ralphie Sway. There you have it.
Yeah.
We're going to get you on the show next.
Yeah,
show us some love.
Believe it.
What? Who? What?
This man is mysterious, bro. He's my one of my good friends, best friend, man. He's always been like right hand. Like anytime I was thinking something or going through something, Ralphie always just calls.
That's what's up.
I don't know. It would just be like, "What's happening, gang? What's going on?" And it would be just this energy that is refreshing.
Nice.
All the time. And when he comes in here, you're gonna be like, bro, what you got going on, man? He wears his hat. Like, my man's mysterious. So like, bro, definitely check him out. You're gonna be like, wow, yeah, we gotta get him in here. Like, his visions are crazy. Yeah.
Ralphie Sway.
Yep,
Okay.
Ralphie Sway.
There you have it. Any last words before we get out of here?
Man, thank you for having me here, LA. Love you guys. It's been beautiful. And again, thank you for having me here.
Thank you for coming, man. Drop your social media one more time.
Yo, on all platforms, straight across the board, at Rosco XP, Rosco XP, Rosco XP.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch it. Watch the show. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Please.
Run these views up. Tap in with my boy. Drugs out right now. All streaming platforms. Like I always say, F what you talking about, because over here we mouthing out.
Believe it.
Peace.